Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. So here is the master craftsman, the arch schemer, the distributor-in-chief, Andrea Pirlo.
And I imagine he's already thinking of ways to pull all the strings from that deep-lying position of his.
He's great, isn't he? The vision he has, the way he can see and measure everything in front of him.
Yeah, it's just fair to say that he's always that one step ahead of his opponents.
And it's Neymar. Gives it back. Now it's Pelé.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Rivaldo. Dembele. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, what a climb! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Certain, searing and imperious.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Benfica finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That ball looks a good one. Beckenbauer. Oh, good-looking ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pelé. Cruyff. Looking for options for movement. Good read, needed to be. Pirlo. And the counter is on. Dink through. And this is Dembele. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? Flash header! Van Dijk with the clearance. Has a look and plays it forward. And that's really well manoeuvred.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, this is a great position. That's a lovely, neat pass. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That pass has been, well... And the finish! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Benfica grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected.
Can he finish? Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Maldini. Beckenbauer. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Beckenbauer is always looking to break lines. 15 minutes till half-time. Pelé. Ibrahimovic. Now there's a fine ball. Neymar's cross. Chooses to go back. Oh, there's a probing ball. Gullit cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. Roberto Carlos. And it's Neymar. It's Gullit. Oh, super ball! Cruyff, up he goes! has well and truly turned on its head. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Benfica go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and...
Shot, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Benfica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chance for a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Benfica with another corner. Corner number 2 then. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And this is Pele. And Hullet! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And this is Neymar. Dembele, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Neatly clipped into space. Roberto Carlos. Hullet. Great vision. And it's been played through. Shot at goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in... And the first half is done.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Benfica head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. Here we go again then. And this is Ribery. Oh, that's fabulous. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Pele. Nice looking ball. Dink through. Danger averted for now. And they're quick to get it back. Played into space. That is good alertness. And it's Cruyff.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Cruyff. He's found a way through. Rivaldo. Iniesta. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pele. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Neymar. Roberto Carlos. And this is Neymar. Benfica have got it back and they'll have another go. And this is Ibrahimovic. Hullet. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Climbs up big. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5.
So,
Pirlo.
time for changes
Numero
on
21.
both sides, actually.
Numero 20.
Benfica grab a
Numero
3-goal
23.
lead.
Lasciano
It's
il
just
campo
too
per
easy.
Il numero 17. Il numero 9.
Now it's Cristiano
il numero
Ronaldo.
4. Il numero 15. Cambio
And
di
he cuts out
giocatori.
the supply. Looking to play him in, and it's made its way to him. Binny's having a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Beckenbauer. Zanetti. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Seedorf. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. And here's Azar. Roberto Carlos. Oh, well played, well played. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely spread. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Roberto Carlos. And he's cut it out. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Zanetti is there, and he can pick it up. Threads one in. He's in a good position here. Rodri. And it's Baggio. And now the breakaway. Baggio powering forward here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. That is a brilliant interception. Tries to pass it through. Tries to play it through. That's been slipped through. Chance! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
I think in Christian Abbiati you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah, well, on the international scene he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by more illustrious rivals.
Ronaldinho! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's been shifted off it. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Messi. Rodri. Zico.
And it's Ronaldinho. Looking for the run. Thinks about the shot.
Cruyff.
Beckenbauer. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Now it's Messi.
He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Neymar. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ibrahimovic, and he welcomes it in. Great chance! Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead. And that was as close to certain as can be.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he was quick to react. Well-timed, excellent interception. Pull it. Quality ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Ronaldinho is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's gone for a throw-in. Benfica are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And he's picked it up out wide. Adriano. And they can counter here. Aimed beyond the defence. That's been cut out, well played.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, played through for the wide man. Gullit receives it in a wide position. That's good play. And this isn't... And the shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Benfica are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Now there's a fine ball. Has a shot! Off the post. Played in by Roberto Carlos. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ibrahimovic proves too strong. And that's takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Pele is offering a wry smile there.
Benfica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Abiati claims comfortable. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, and the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweep, and that's it. Well, thanks to Jim, we both wish you a very good evening.
Caros jogadores, consultam o ecrã gigante para informações acerca dos
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Might be danger here. A lot of space ahead of him. It's Pele! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And this is Pele. Oh, good read. Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's got away. Neymar. Swing header! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and...
Just the goalkeeper to beat. And a chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And this is Hullet. Hullet plays it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. That has been cut short. Spread it left. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cafu deals with that comfortably. Rodri. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Pele. Now it's Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Benfica have hit a quick-fire double here. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pele. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. And that's a good ball. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to aim at here. Can he finish? He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Benfica are having a ball here. Beckenbauer is the team's great visionary. Roberto Carlos.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, the idea was a good one. Oh, no, what has happened here? No, the ball's gone astray. It's out for a goal kick. Zanetti. And he's quick to snatch it back. Eto'o. Oh, this is a great shot at goal! Goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Can he finish? It's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Benfica are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Roberto Carlos picks it up out, gets his head on it! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Neymar. Rodri. And it's Maldini. And this is Pele. Maradona! Diego Maradona out of this world! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Barcelona playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. And he plays one through. He is through here. Now can he find a finish? Tries a shot! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
And this could be the final action of the first half.
And he's there to get it away. And there is the half-time whistle. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Benfica have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Benfica are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And we are back underway. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Ibrahimovic. Maradona. This might spell danger. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rodri. Maradona. Rodri. Now it's Pele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Pele. Bullish header! It's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Always onto this.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 14, Ibrahimovic. Número 4, Neymar. Número 11, número 13,
Rodri.
número 21.
Neymar.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 22, Cristiano
Maradona.
Ronaldo. Número
So we've
6,
reached the hour mark.
Hazard.
Now it's
Número
Eto'o.
18,
Passes
Ronaldinho.
short and sharp.
Número 20,
It's Pele!
Kimmich. Número 7. Vamos alugar uma substituição.
He's chosen to go back. Look at the space here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ronaldinho, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Nice bit of trickery. Well, The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Roberto Baggio! Well, he's kept it out, that's a great save. Corner number 2 then.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a decent clearance. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, delightful ball. He's being urged to shoot. Now that's a fine challenge.
Now there's a great block, if ever there was one.
Ronaldinho. And it's Seedorf. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. Hangs a mighty effort! Oh, he's hit the bar! No, couldn't hit the target. Vieira. 75 minutes played. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. Vieira. Ronaldinho. Now Roberto Baggio. That ball looks a good one. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Roberto Carlos goes sliding in.
Cristiano Ronaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Messi. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Eto'o. Now, can they get him away? And he's well positioned. Takes a shot! He scores! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And now he has 2. They're still trying to make a game of this. He can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Maradona. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Neymar. Tries a measured ball. He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Seedorf. Ronaldinho. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pelé, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's picked out the run. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I would have to say...
And he's let fly! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ibrahimovic! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Beckenbauer. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. Goes for a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Can he get it through? Out to the right. Rooney. Benfica leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. It looks a good ball through. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's picked his way through. And the shot! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Benfica are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for a runner, and he cuts out the supply. Pull it. Neymar, that has been slung wide. Well, that's a dangerous chance to shoot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Benfica have hit a quick-fire double here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. A lot of space ahead of him. Crosses it in here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's going to go a long way. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Neymar. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Xavi Alonso. A probing pass. Dink through. That's Maldini. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Beckenbauer. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, delightful ball. Good read, needed to be. Oh, that pass isn't the best. This might spell danger. Looking to play him in. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And the cutback. Oh, that was vital. Cruyff! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Takes on his marker. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos. And this is Cruyff. Cross needs to be good. Schmeichel claims it. Safe hands. Now it's Stoichkov. Chips it through. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Forward it goes. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Benfica, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Well, that's well seen too. Beckenbauer is always looking to break lines. Now it's Osimhen. It's out for a goal kick. Beckenbauer. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And he's forced to go back. Thuram. Hullet. Cruyff. Quietly revving up. Ooh, played through for the wide man. Well timed, excellent interception.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
It's Ibrahimovic! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Benfica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Ibrahimovic. Número 11. Número 21. Número 4. Neymar.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 22. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Thuram kicks it up from the goal kick.
Zanetti. Número 6.
Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Roberto Carlos.
Vamos dar lugar a uma
Well, it's
substituição.
still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Now it's Hazard. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, they could be caught out here. Beckenbauer. Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. And it's Azar. And this is Ronaldo. He's beaten the last man. And a chance! Sticks it away! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flow in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Hullet. Beckenbauer. And this is Cruyff. And this is Cruyff. Oh, what's he giving here? Benfica presented with a golden opportunity here. So the would-be breakthrough moment. It's hit the upright. And he's gone searching crossfield. Azar. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Thuram. Hullet. Benfica looking to pass their way through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? Shot could be on. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Benfica with the corner, they're first. Neymar plays it short. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. And this is Roberto Baggio. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Now there's a... goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Shot at goal! Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Tries to get it clear. Great chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is as far as they're going to go. That has been cut short. Hernandez. Benfica are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Beckenbauer is always looking to break lines. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Great vision. Now here's the delivery. And that has been cleared. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Knocks it into space. Cruyff is wide and looking to get onto this. Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and
Tries from a long way out. Terrific effort, just off target.
well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to make this nice and quick. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shoots! Oh, he's been caught napping. Hernandez.
Benfica can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Big header! He has done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Benfica are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
It's a really well-measured ball. Played back into the centre. Now it's Hullet. Picked out brilliantly. He is through here. Tries a shot! Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Cruyff quietly revving up. Nicked it back promptly. Ibrahimovic. Played out to the left flank. He's picked his way through. A header! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Benfica certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Benfica sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the game has already resumed here. Pullet, wrist. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Pele showing great chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Climbs up! It's a goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers...
And a chance! Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is Pele.
Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Neymar. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Benfica can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Azar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. He's got away. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Benfica have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to extend their lead. You like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Azar. Foot in. No, again there's no way through. And he welcomes it in. And he's onside. And a shot! He scores! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there.
Mbappe! And he couldn't keep it down.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Look at the space here. He's certainly onside here. Azar. Seedorf. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Tries to play it through. Oh, super ball. He's shifting through the... It's Baggio! And yes, it's there! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's managed to get free. Oh, what a climb! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Marquinhos calmly anticipates. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's forced to go back. Oh, that's superb. Great ball, and he's in here. Neymar, and he shoots! And he steered it beyond the post. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, good read. Hazard. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And here's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. Beckenbauer. Hazard. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now it's Seedorf. Now, can they get him away? Baggio gets flagged offside. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
There they go, hunting again.
Aims beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos delivers. And that has left him in a heap. Zanetti. Roberto Baggio. Neymar. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And it's Ronaldinho. And he's in on goal! Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And there goes the final whistle. Benfica looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Benfica definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Roberto Firmino.
He's had a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Beckenbauer has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now, can they get him away? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pelé, Cruyff, oh that's fabulous. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given, penalty. Benfica presented with a golden opportunity here. This to go one up. Doubt. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So, a breakthrough already. Skims one in. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
You have to say that was an exemplary tap. He rises! Goal! Benfica! And again they hit the front. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Maldini did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Hullet. Hullet running with the ball. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. It's a mighty effort! Oh, it rattles the bar! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Aimed beyond the defence, and he was alert to it. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pelé, pull it. Oh, it's a great ball here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Pull it. And this is Ibrahimovic. Pelé. And this is Neymar. That has not gone well. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And this is Firmino. And it's Neymar. And here's Hullet. He is through here. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitution on the field.
The chance to pull further clear.
Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field is number 19, El Hadj Diouf.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, super ball. There's the shot. Relentless. Just relentless. And with that, he takes home the match ball. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Steve, it's Pelé! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in, and that has left him in a heap. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And this is Firmino. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pull it. Roberto Carlos. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Added time.
And it's Hullet. Quality ball. Elects to... Header! Oh, crossbar! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Benfica goes for a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Yeah, that was a...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
OK, apart from the obvious mishap, it's been a good half. They're still in the driving seat.
Benfica are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Zanetti. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. He's got away. Now there's a fine ball. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Nice interception, well timed. Thinks about the shot. Neymar! They've got to be quick to recover this. Looking for options for movement. Beckenbauer. Ronaldinho. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Can he get it through? And he's worked it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And Mateus. And Seedorf! They've done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos takes aim and terrific hit off the post. Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Beckenbauer is always looking to break lines. Gravenberg.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Azar. Seedorf looking understandably energised after his goal. Good ball, good take. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Firmino. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Great, and the shot! He scored! So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Hazard. Number 6, Neymar.
Time for a change in
23,
personnel.
Roberto Firmino.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Coming on the field.
Oh, he's managed to get himself
Number
offside.
21, Isco. Number 22, Messi. Number 3, Maradona. Number 10, Tonali.
And he's there to retrieve it. Looking tidy in possession here. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's burst through. Chance for a shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Benfica have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had it taken off him. Messi. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's nice. Chance! Oh, terrific save.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Real chance here. And this is Roberto Baggio. And a chance! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And he's in on goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Maradona. Pinches it off him. Driving forward. Oh, just skips past his man. Messi. That's really well manoeuvred.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. And it's been played through. Messi. Maradona. He's a sharp little ball here. Shot at goal! Brought out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
That's a decent clearance. And again! Oh, he's been caught now, and he's following up! And that's it. Benfica looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together.